In this video, you will learn how to solve this nice exponential equation. To solve this nice exponential equation, the first thing that will come to our mind is to divide both sides or all through by the value of 9 to the power of x. Why am I going to do that? I want you to find out as this solution unfolds. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel for more simplified mathematics solutions. Now let's solve. We're going to solve this question remembering that we will divide all through by the value of 9 to the power of x. Now this will give us 1 to the power of x divided by 9 to the power of x, and this will be plus 3 to the power of x divided by 9 to the power of x, and this will be equal to 9 to the power of x divided by 9 to the power of x. From this expression, you'll see that the right hand side will absolutely give us what? 0, 1, right? Because 9 to the power of x divided by 9 to the power of x is 1, right? So on the right hand side, I want you to recall a law of indices. In that law of indices, if we have a to the power of x divided by b to the power of x, this will be equal to a divided by b and all to the power of x because they have same powers. So if we apply that to that expression, we're going to have this expression to now give us 1 divided by 9 all to the power of x plus 3 divided by 9 all to the power of x. Great. Now we are going to simplify this. As we simplify this, you should come to see that 1 over here can clear 1 here to give us 3. Why? 9 divided by 3 will give us 3, and 3 divided by 1 will give us 1. So we'll have that expression to give us 1 divided by 9 all to the power of x plus this will become 1 divided by 3 all to the power of x, and this will be equal to 1. Great. So we are reducing the equation gradually. Now I want you to recall something, that from this expression that 3 to the power of 2 is equal to 9. And still yet, if I have 1 to the power of 2, it can still be equal to 1 because 1 times 1 is still equal to 1. So if I apply that expression to this equation, I'll have this to now become 1 divided by 3, right, square, all to the power of x plus 1 divided by 3 all to the power of x, and this will be equal to 1. So from this expression, we can now see that 1 divided by 3 all to the power of 2 can all be multiplied by x plus 1 divided by 3 all to the power of x can be equal to 1. Now, let us look at one law of indices. In that law of indices, if you have a to the power of x multiplied by y, this can be equal to a to the power of y multiplied by x, right? Good. So if we apply that expression over here, you're going to see that that value will simply give us 1 divided by 3 all to the power of x, all will now be multiplied by the power of 2 plus this will give us 1 divided by 3 all to the power of x equal to 1. So the stage is set for us to take the value of 1 divided by 3 all to the power of yx to be equal to m. If we take the value of 1 divided by 3 all to the power of x to be equal to m, then this expression can now be easily simplified. This will give us m squared plus m equal to 1. And so what will that give us? This will give us m squared. We will subtract 1 from both sides plus m minus 1 that will give us what? 0, right? So this is a quadratic equation. So all we need to do is to solve this quadratic equation for the value of m. Now to solve this quadratic equation, we're going to use the quadratic formula. From the quadratic formula, our m will be equal to negative b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now from this expression, you come to see that your a is equal to 1, our b is equal to 1, and our c is equal to negative 1. Good. Now let's substitute that into the expression. If we substitute that into the expression, our value of m will be equal to a negative 1 plus or minus square root of 1 square minus 4 multiplied by 1 multiplied by a negative 1, right? And this will be divided by 2 multiplied by 1. So the value of m, if we simplify further, our value of m will be equal to negative 1 plus or minus the square root of, this is going to give us 1 square is 1 minus, and this will going to give us 4, right? Because negative 4 times 1 is negative 4 times negative 1 is positive 4. So this will be divided by 2. So the value of our m will be equal to negative 1 plus or minus square root of 5 divided by 2. So our value for m will now give us the value of m will now be equal to negative 1 plus root 5 divided by 2, or is going to give us a negative 1 minus root 5 divided by 2. Great. So this other part of the equation can be written as m equal to root 5 minus 1 divided by 2, or we'll have this to become negative 1 minus root 5 divided by 2. We've not changed anything. Now recall that we said our 1 divided by 3 to the power of x is equal to m. So we are going to impart that into the expression. If we let our 1 divided by 3, we said earlier on, to the power of x to be equal to m, the first m, root 5 minus 1 divided by 2, right? Or we'll have that expression to also give us 1 divided by 3 all to the power of x equal to negative 1 negative root 5 divided by 2. So let's consider this other side. If we consider this other side, for all values of x equal to 0, both negative and positive, you're going to find out that the right hand side will give us a positive result, right? While for all values, we'll have the left hand side to give us a negative value. So mathematically, positive can never be equal to negative. So as a result of that, we are going to neglect this side of the solution, and then we'll concentrate on this side. Now, if you look at this expression, we are going to, the only way we can solve this, I want you to think, is to find the logarithm of both sides, or we can take the natural log of both sides. Now, if we take the natural log of both sides, we'll have the natural log of 1 divided by 3 all to the power of x to be equal to the natural log of root 5 minus 1 divided by 2. So we can simplify that to find the value of x. So our natural log of 1 divided by 3 will give us x multiplied by the natural log of 3. Now recall that if you have the natural log of m to the power of x. This can give us x multiplied by the natural log of m, right? So that expression will now be equal to the natural log of root 5 minus 1 divided by 2. So to find the value of x, we are going to divide both sides by the natural log of 1 divided by 3. We'll do that. The left-hand side will be left with x because the natural log of 1 divided by 3 will have to clear the natural log of 1 divided by 3. And on the right side, we'll have root 5 minus 1 divided by 2 all divided by the natural log of 1 divided by 3. Great. Now, let's simplify. To simplify, we'll apply one common law of logarithm. The common law of logarithm says if we have the in of a divided by b, this would be equal to the natural log of a minus the natural log of b, right? Good. So if we apply that to that expression will now give us x will be equal to the natural log of root 5 minus 1, right? Minus the natural log of 2 divided by the natural log of 1 minus the natural log of 3. From this expression, we can absolutely find the value of x. So I'm going to give you that as a task. Find the value of the natural log of this side. As you do that, I want you to note that the natural log of 1 is equal to 0. Find the natural log of 3, find the natural log of 2, and then find the natural log of root 5 minus 1, insert them into this expression, and let us know what your value for x will be. Drop your answer in the comment section and don't forget to engage other comments too, and I will be glad to engage with you in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and also share it with friends and colleagues. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more simplified mathematics solution. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye for now.